Did Nintendo just confirm that Mario has officially been friend-zoned by Princess Peach? Well, according to the Nintendo Today app, it states Princess Peach and Mario are good friends and help each other out whenever they can. That is it. So you're meaning to tell me Nintendo wants us to believe this entire time that Mario and Peach are just good friends and nothing more. Now you might be like, well duh, did you even pay attention to Super Mario Odyssey? Well, that's where the problem all came up in the first place, where Mario really wanted to marry Peach or show affection toward Peach. I mean, even Cappy and Tiara felt that tension. Mario was walking up with flowers in hand, and then Bowser knocks him out of the way in order to show his appreciation for Princess Peach. And they're both fighting over Peach, and that's when Peach decides to not go with the one that traveled across the world and even into space onto the moon to save her, but rather just walk away. And not only did she walk away, she left them both on the moon. Like, she was ready to fly away, leaving Mario on the moon. It was such a strange ending for that game, because like Peach even like waves, like almost like goodbye. Like Mario chases after her, jumps off of Bowser, and tries to get back to the Odyssey. And then he's just like happy at the end. I don't know. It was a very strange ending. To this day, I don't quite understand what Nintendo was trying to do here. But it seemed like Nintendo from Odyssey back in 2017 was trying to establish that Mario and Peach are nothing more than friends, but Mario wanted it to be more. What makes this strange though is like Peach shows affection towards Mario in almost like every single Mario game. She kisses him on the cheek and he blushes in some sort of way. I mean, take the end of Super Mario World where she kisses him on the cheek and he literally blushes. She does the exact same thing in Super Mario All-Stars where like hearts literally float around them. Shoot, there's even a separate ending where Peach kisses Mario all over his face and he's just covered in her lipstick. Like, are you kidding me? She kisses him with a heart in the background in Mario RPG, which, I mean, you can also kiss Bowser and Booster in that game, so I don't know if that's any proof of anything. She does only give him a peck on the nose in Mario 64. She kisses him on the cheek in Mario Power Tennis on the GameCube, which was just like not even really needed. He didn't save her or anything. He just won the tournament. A lot of different people saved her in Mario 64 on the DS, including Yoshi, Wario, and Luigi, and Mario is the only one that she chooses to kiss. She kisses him in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story for taking out Bowser. She also kisses him in pretty much every 2D Mario iteration. Almost every single new Super Mario Bros. Game, she gives Mario some sort of kiss at the end after saving her from Bowser. Now, Luigi has gotten some kisses as well, with hearts flying everywhere also. Maybe it was just kind of like a sympathy kiss because, you know, he never really gets one that often, but she gives one to Paper Mario and Luigi in Paper Jam. But I think it's very clear where I'm coming at. It just has always felt like Mario and Peach were a thing. You know, Mario was always infatuated with her. Every time Peach kisses Mario, hearts fly, Mario gets a blushy red face, and you can just tell that he's completely in love. But it's really not even just the games at this point, because even the Mario movie itself had moments where it looked like Mario and Peach were sharing love. I mean, it wasn't a lot, and I don't even think Peach really kissed Mario in the Mario movie, but still, you could tell it was there, especially in the Fire Flower Field that they were in, sharing, you know, each other's stories. It felt like they had some type of connection going on, and maybe they were leading to this. I mean, a lot of times it felt like Mario was blushing and crushing over her in that movie. And I had to ask myself, why would Nintendo say this? Is it something that we're supposed to look into? Maybe Nintendo just left a little thing and didn't even think about it. Maybe they're just friends, you know, but they also can be lovers. Or maybe Nintendo was trying to soft reboot the kind of relationship between Mario and Peach. I mean, they've been rebooting everything else, like the story of Donkey Kong and Pauline. So maybe now, for some reason, Nintendo just wants Mario and Peach to be really good friends and to really not have any sort of love. And I can see this in one point of view. Maybe Nintendo just wants Mario to be, you know, a superhero. You know what I mean? A really good guy that saves the day. And maybe they're just kind of tired and, you know, sick of the same story of Mario saving Peach because Bowser kidnapped Peach. I mean, we've had it in almost every single mainline Mario game. I think Nintendo might be tired of this. I mean, with it even being in Super Mario Odyssey as the last 3D Mario. But if you look in recent years, in games like Mario 3D World that re-released, where Peach is actually a playable character, or maybe even Bowser's Fury, where instead you're teaming up with Bowser Jr. to just take down Bowser and to save him from whatever corruption that he was in. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Peach was never really rescued per se, say. She was kind of found and started her own little team and actually went on adventures herself during that entire story. Or you can even take games like Princess Peach Showtime, where Princess Peach decided to actually go out on her own adventure finally. So maybe kind of establishing her as independent, and she can actually handle herself now. And maybe less games in the future will feature Peach as the primary damsel in distress. And I actually think this is an incredibly good thing if this is what's happening, because I think we need more original stories for Mario. One of my favorite stories ever told was Partners in Time, where aliens invade the Mushroom Kingdom. Yes, technically Peach does get kidnapped but saved around halfway through the game, but the rest of the game is focused on the alien invasion. It's focused on the world and the Mushroom Kingdom itself rather than just Princess Peach. So I hope that we see something like this in the next 3D Mario game. If we are taking place in the Mushroom Kingdom and it's some sort of giant open world, I hope there's something really bad going on with the kingdom. Not like Breath of the Wild exactly, but something where we have a bigger task at hand than just rescue Peach. I hope it's not like save Zelda in the castle all over again, but save Peach in the castle. Instead, I hope they come up with a primary new antagonist, and maybe Peach can help us along the way with some side quests or something. But if that's the direction that they're moving in and the reason why they said what they said, because let's face it, if Mario's not saving Peach, that relationship value is pretty much not there. He's too busy, being a hero, saving the day, joining up with his friends, his brother and stuff in order to take out Bowser. So I really hope that they come up with some more creative storytelling, and maybe this is the reason why. So maybe the second Mario movie as well won't even feature saving Princess Peach, because he's already done that. And even in that first movie, when he had to save Princess Peach, it wasn't until like the very end of the game where she needed saving, because she was pretty much handling everything her own. A lot of people didn't like that, where she felt a little too independent, like she was the hero and Mario was the doomf, you know what I mean, that needed to be saved all the time until the very end of the movie. So maybe that's going to be changed in the next movie, where maybe Peach doesn't get kidnapped at all, and maybe the story is something different entirely. Who knows? But yeah, this one little message on the Nintendo Today app has obviously sparked a lot of conversation online. But I want to hear your take on this. Do you think Nintendo is trying to get rid of this relationship that Mario and Peach once had? And I think that's the problem, is that I don't really care if they have one or not. I think it just matters in the past, in almost every single game, it kind of softly implied that there was something there between the two. I mean, Nintendo even posted a Valentine's post showing the two together throughout the ages with hearts all around them, almost like insinuating that they are a couple. But I guess Nintendo is changing that a little bit, or maybe not focusing too much on the relationship side of things, which I get, because it's supposed to be a game about Mario platforming, beating Bowser, stomping enemies, and just, completing his tasks. So maybe that's all they want from Mario, and I get it, but still at the same time, you're kind of erasing history. Mario saving Princess Peach is kind of like the whole, story when it comes to Mario and his past. But who knows what's going on? Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Nintendo and Mario in general. And like always, I'll see you all in the next one, and I hope you all have a blessed day. See ya, guys.